My name is Tommy Springfield.
And I'm better than you!
And on this channel, we watch and review all type of videos. I show you the facts, I give my opinion on those facts. And if you like how I do that, please click the like, share, subscribe, hit the bell, click all, so you can get notifications every time I do one of these videos. But before we get into today's video, please
allow me to reintroduce myself.
I like to think of myself as a superhero, but you know, the ghetto version, like Batman. But I'm Batman. I live in a That cave, I drive a Batmobile, and I'm still that man. So, today's video, I found scrolling around on the internet. It's a YouTube page called Campus Something, and the dude in the video was Cabot Phillips, and he goes on campuses and asks people questions. And what he did in this video, he exposed how people think, how people are programmed, and definitely 90% of the people I know and grew up are definitely programmed like that. He gave people a speech that someone said or a quote from someone. He didn't tell them who it was. At the time, Donald Trump was the president, so he let them believe Donald Trump said it. And when people thought Donald Trump said it, it was bad, it was no good. But then when they actually found out Barack Obama said it, they didn't know what to do. They didn't know how to respond. And what that proves, and what I proved about a lot of people that be around me, is you just listen to the TV. You just don't like Trump because the TV tells you to. You don't know nothing about him. And the people you actually follow are the bad guys. But enough of me talking. Let's watch this video. And like I said, big shout out to the channel and Cabot Phillips. You can look him up. He does a lot of good videos.
I'm Cabot Phillips with Campus Reform. Today we're going to be asking students for their opinion on the policy of deporting people that are illegally here and have broken the law. We're going to be reading them a quote in support of that policy, but what they don't know is the quote is actually President Obama's from 2014. Will that change their opinion? Let's find out. Donald Trump announced this past week that he would be urging ICE and other administration authorities to seek out people living here illegally that have broken the law, to deport them. So I have a quote for you here that's been making the rounds on social media about the deportation of illegal aliens. We are a nation of laws. Undocumented workers broke our laws, and I believe they must be held accountable, especially those who may be dangerous. That's why over the past 6 years, deportations of criminals are up 80%, and we're going to keep focusing on threats to our security. What's your thought on that quote and that policy in general?
I think that policy comes from a place of like white American nationalism. Donald Trump has kind of like embraced this rhetoric of like racism and xenophobia that is not beneficial to our country at all.
I don't think that quote really stands true.
This administration has totally not done anything moral.
This is really awful.
Amnesty does not necessarily mean that we're losing border security. I think that Trump feels that way.
I think that's a bad decision because like the United States should be open to like immigrants. Like it's like they call it land with the free for a reason.
We just have to advocate for those kind of people. And people like in Congress, like Ocasio-Cortez.
Notice he never told nobody anything about Trump. They just all naturally assume Trump said it. He never said Donald Trump said this. He just gave them a quote because Trump is the president at this time of the video. They just assumed he said it. Now watch when they find out he ain't say it.
As who is helping people overcome these kinds of things.
Crimes do not nullify your humanity, and people are coming here in search of opportunity.
I'm going to show you the person that said that quote.
We're also a nation of laws. Undocumented workers.
Is that surprising?
Yeah, a little bit.
Why is that surprising?
Because I thought it was the Trump administration that said something like that.
Yeah, it's quite surprising. I thought it was from Trump.
I didn't expect it to be Obama either.
Why did you not expect it to be Obama?
Because I guess, I don't know, like, it never occurred to me that it could be Obama.
Is that surprising that it's a quote from President Obama?
Yeah, that was surprising for sure, yeah.
Do you think it's still a practice of white nationalism, though, to deport criminal illegal aliens?
I think the way Trump's doing it is.
Now, he asked her, do you still think it's white nationalism to get rid of criminals? criminals. She asked to get rid of criminals. Oh, I just don't like the way Trump doing it. How is he doing it? And he's about to tell her Obama deported more people than Trump did at that time. But it's okay. You know, when you thought Trump was saying it, it was a bad thing. But when you find out your people's actually said it, now, it ain't so bad. Or, but Trump. You see, this is the thinking of all of the black community because you've been told to think Trump's bad. You don't even actually goddamn know.
Okay. But President Obama, to this point in Trump's presidency, Obama actually deported more people, though. So it's, in practice, it was more from Obama, though.
What's your question?
Oh, now what's his question? Because now you just found out Obama actually deported more people than Trump. And he's the one that said that statement that you thought Trump said. Now you don't want to talk about it, right?
I'd say my understanding of Obama versus Trump is that Obama was more liberal as far as amnesty and border security. I expected that quote to come from Trump.
Yeah. I mean, it just shows the hypocrisy in politics. So one person can say something 5 years ago, and next thing you know, it doesn't apply to them anymore, and that they can now be the morality police for whoever is in charge now.
Does that change your...
Right. Like, now that Trump want to clean up the border, now Obama and them get to say, oh, he's so bad. But you deported more people than Trump. Why is he so bad now? Because y'all wanted to keep y'all power, and he's trying to drain the swamp of people that's sucking the people dry. He's trying to get rid of government spending that y'all was using actually just to siphon money off to each other. Yeah, that part.
Your opinion of the practice to know that President Obama did the same thing, actually, to this point in his presidency, deported more people than President Trump had at this point?
No. Again, I just think that there's a moral way to do it, and I don't know a ton about Obama's deportation policies, but I imagine that they were a lot more humane than the ones currently going on.
Now you see how people are, you know, even though she know now that Obama said it and Obama deported more people, she still try to put it on Trump. That's what the black community did. Y'all all try to put it on Trump. Trump, your problems in life started way before Trump. You 50. So how your fucking problems start now? Stop the bullshit. Like I always say, if you support the channel, much love and respect goes out to you. I salute you. And if you one of them haters out here that can't make up your mind and you can't be honest, cut this shit. That part.